So you keep busy with a lot of different projects than you have over the years, and what why do you do that?
Well, I'd say that starts out when you're young. You're curious to find out about many different things, and when you go to school, when you first start going to school, that teacher had to get a lot of credit for instilling that curiosity and wanting to learn more, and how much there is in books. There's an unlimited amount of things you can learn. So you start out when you're in school, and a lot, like I said, the teachers can inspire you to want to learn more. And then another thing when you get older is you have to realize just because you've lived a long time, you don't know everything. You can still learn. And once you get the idea where you still like to learn and go to a class and learn something new, that keeps your motivation going, that you want to do more. But it's an ongoing thing, and it just doesn't happen. You have to put a little bit effort into it and a little bit of willpower, because as you get older, it's just to say, well, I can't learn anymore now. I'm just too old. I can't learn anything. Well, once you get that idea, you just like to close the door to it. And then pretty soon, if you don't keep at it, learning something new, then seems like your mind goes dormant, and then about all you want to do is just sit and probably watch TV, because then you don't have to put any effort into it whatsoever. It's just like being spoon-fed, information.
So why do you do carving?
So it's the satisfaction of creating something out of a piece of wood. Mm-hmm. And that's, now any piece of wood you take, there's something in there. All you have to do is remove all the wood that doesn't look like whatever idea you got, and it's in there. And that's about what carving amounts to. You have to, you see a figure carving of an Issa or something. You can look at that wood and there's something in there. And all you have to do is remove everything that doesn't look like an Issa, and there it is. I mean, that's one way of doing it. And it's the satisfaction of taking a piece of wood and that's just a square piece of wood.
Well,
making something out of it.
How about you don't need any more knives, do you?
Pardon?
Knives? Why do you make knives?
Well, that's the same thing. You take a piece of leather and you make a sheath out of it, and you take some silver or brass and you shape it and cut it, and pretty soon it isn't a piece of brass. It's art. Or you take a piece of wood and you shape the handle out of a piece of wood, and the blade is steel, and you put the handle on it and all the trimmings, and
but it costs.
You cut out a sheet out of a piece of leather and sew it, and cut out the pieces of brass or silver and shape it and solder it together and shape it and everything. Pretty soon you got a.
But you got to pay for taking those classes.
Well, yeah.
Well,
yeah, you got to pay sometimes to learn something new. And it's just the idea, you're learning something new. Because I'd never made a knife until I was old. I never knew how to make a knife. I just wondered all the time. I'd see him. And he said, how in the world can he put something like that together? So I figured, well, you can learn it. So you sign up for a class, and somebody teaches you to, then pretty soon you know how to do it. And but of course it takes some willpower. You got to put a little effort into doing it, especially when you get older. It's just too easy to say, I'll just sit here and you don't do anything. You can just get up in the morning and eat. And
you got plenty of knives.
So I got plenty of knives, but I enjoy doing it. It's part of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Of
That's a lifestyle.
Creating something out of
Yeah, a lifestyle.
yeah, it's kind of a lifestyle.
What?
And the more you do this, the more interested you become in learning something more.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, well, I know everything. Of course, you don't ever know everything. You can always learn something. So the other, like the motivation that now say doctors and say that as long as you keep challenging your mind
Mm-hmm.
to learn something new, then you feel better mentally and everything. If you're accomplishing something where you don't feel like you're getting, well, I'm too old to do anything, so I'm actually not won't do anything at all anymore, you know.